Hey everyone, I'm Mike from theparkprodigy.com, and on today's video we're going to break down the 11 best secrets here at Universal Orlando Resort for the best day ever. Now when I say secrets, I'm just giving everyone a heads up. These are really secrets for families who are planning a vacation, who might not come to Universal every year, or first-time visitors to Universal Orlando. My Universal Orlando vets, you might know some of these secrets, so I just want to make sure that I don't have anyone coming for me in the comment section. However, hey listen, maybe I'll surprise even the Universal Orlando Resort vets, so you're going to want to be sure to stick around till the end of this video. Overall though, I'm just trying to get a bunch of, little secrets, tips and tricks here for the most amazing day possible here at Universal Orlando Resort. I'm really excited for this video, so let's go get started. Okay, so secret number 11, and we're over at Universal Studios Florida. We are right outside of Diagon Alley. I'll try to give you guys a clue as to where we're going. Which way we're going? This way. I'm still getting used to the camera. So for all my Wizarding World of Harry Potter, for all my Harry Potter fans out there, this one you're going to enjoy. Keep an eye out for Creature. Yes, Creature, Sirius Black's house elf, right? You'll see him right outside Diagon Alley. Now you have to be very vigilant. You got to keep an eye on the windows. However, if you do have Harry Potter fans in your family, right, if you're planning the trip for the kids and you want to just do a little bit, extra special surprise, that's one of them. That's a secret that, hopefully not too many people know about, or hopefully more people know about it because it's really, really cool. But like I said, right outside of Diagon Alley, keep an eye out for Creature from the movies and the books. That is secret number 11, and that's how we're starting this one off. Okay, so secret number 10, and we would say take advantage of single rider lines. That's right, Universal does have some single rider lines, specifically when the parks get a little bit, busier than other times of year. Now, one of the reasons why the single rider lines can be such a huge advantage is just like it sounds, because you can kind of jump in one person at a time, and it would be shorter wait times. So there are a couple of rides that pop to mind, but the most specific is really the Velocicoaster. Also Hagrid's here and there can have a single rider line. And then last but not least, we have Hollywood Rip It Rocket at Universal Studios Florida. So again, be sure to keep an eye out for single rider lines. They can pause, throughout the day. It can kind of switch on and off throughout the day. So again, this is just one of those other reasons why, hey, it might be a secret, because you might not see it in the beginning of the day for a single rider, but by the end of the day, when crowds are a little bit longer, you might be able to take advantage of the single rider line. That is secret number 10. Okay, so secret number 9 here at Universal Orlando Resort, and we are once again over at Diagon Alley. And for this one, this is going to be a tip and a secret for all families who are possibly purchasing the interactive wands here in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And the secret is keep an eye out for a couple of secret wand spells that are not on the map. Now I'll give you, again, another little secret. I am standing right in front of Nocturne Alley. If you want to find those secret spells, come to Nocturne Alley and hold your wand map that they give you below one of the black lights back here, and you will uncover the secret spell locations that you can go and use your interactive wand at. Again, for all my families, if you're planning your trip, this is another really cool thing that you could show your kids as they're running around the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'll show you behind me. This is what the Wizarding World of Harry Potter looks like for early park admission. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about early park admission in a little bit, but that is secret number 9. Keep an eye out for the secret spell locations. So number 8 on the list of secrets for the best day at Universal Orlando, and this one is over at Universal Studios Florida, and we would say keep an eye out for platform 9 3/4. Now, if you are a fan of the books and the movies, you'll be pleasantly surprised to learn that you actually can go through and disappear into platform 9 3/4. Now, this is something that the kids will love, and of course, you're not actually passing through a wall, of course, but a well-placed piece of glass in the luggage rack reflects a fake brick wall that you make appear as if you're doing so, as if you're disappearing. The wall appears, you disappear. Again, this is something that the kids will love, and something that we had to give a huge shout out. It is at Universal Studios Florida, and this is going to be when you're going over, so you're getting on the train to go over to Hogsmeade. Okay, so secret number 7, and we would say don't forget that Universal Orlando has some of the old school ride memorabilia in the parks. Now, if you're planning to visit Universal Orlando Florida or Universal Orlando Resort and you haven't been here in a while, and some of your favorite rides were Jaws, E.T., Back to the Future, what else pops up? King Kong, the old school King Kong, right? And you're like, hey, you wanna know what? I kind of want some of that merchandise. Be sure to keep an eye out for it in the parks, because Universal it's a pleasant surprise. They still have a lot of the merchandise here in the parks. Now you have to kind of be strategic with some of the stores that they have it in. Right now at the time of this recording, they do have a tribute store, which is really, really cool. It has E.T., Jaws, Back to the Future, and then a little King Kong action at the end. Overall though, we just want to let everyone know, like, hey, there is some great old school memorabilia, because when you get down there, it can be overwhelming, you know, impulse buys. I'm not going to talk about my hat, but you know, you might have a little budget for memorabilia and you might come and, you know, get some Harry Potter merchandise. Nothing wrong with that. However, if you want that Jaws or the Back to the Future merchandise, just a little secret, they do have it in the parks, and that is secret number 7. So number 6 of hidden secrets for the best day over at Universal Studios Florida, and this one has to do with food, and we would say don't forget that Universal Orlando has some popcorn buckets, but specifically they have some themed popcorn buckets. Now this is really, really cool for 2 reasons. So first and foremost, right now they have some Minion buckets out, so if your kids or if you're really, really into the Minions, so you want to be sure to keep an eye out for the brand new Minion popcorn buckets. Not only that, they also have 2 Hello Kitty, and then of course the classic Universal Orlando popcorn buckets that we've known from the past. Now, another reason why this is so important is because the popcorn buckets can be a great way to save money on your favorite snack while in the parks. You'll see, just like over at Disney, you are going to have to pay an upfront cost to get the popcorn bucket, but then there is a reduced cost for those refills. So it can be a great way to just take advantage and get everyone a bunch of snacks throughout the day in the parks, something that I don't think gets enough credit or people don't talk about enough, and that is the Universal Orlando popcorn buckets. Okay, so secret number 5 here at Universal Orlando Resort, and we would say make sure to take advantage of the mobile ordering, and then on the flip side, make sure you are aware that the restaurant reservations are not actually run through the Universal Orlando app. So starting with the mobile ordering, yes, the mobile ordering is run through the official Universal Orlando app, and we do think it can be a big game changer and a time saver. Realistically, you can kind of pick out, you know, go to a quick service spot, pick out essentially on the app everyone's food, and then you could place your order. Now, last time we were here, we actually tried it out, and we were over at Marvel. We were checking out Spider-Man, and then we ordered some burgers from Burger Digs over at Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Park area. And by the time we got over there, it was about a 5-minute wait to get our food ready. But everyone gets a, you know, essentially you can look at the menu. I'm a type of guy, I can stare at the menu all day trying to figure out what I want. So I need a little bit of time, you know, to decide what I'm gonna eat for lunch, dinner, all that good stuff. So we just find, hey, many people might not know about the mobile ordering, is on the app. Now on the flip side, I get a lot of calls when families come down to Universal Orlando. They're like, hey Mike, how do we make a reservation? How do we make a dinner reservation on the app? I can't find it. The dinner reservations are actually, they're not run through the official Universal Orlando app, so be sure that you are aware of that. The last time I checked, a majority of them are on Open Table. However, some of the higher end restaurants, I believe, might be on one of the other apps. I'm not sure off the top of my head, because we do all these videos live, just kind of shooting from the hip. But I just want you to know that if you're making reservations, dining reservations, like sit down reservations, you will not be making them through the official Universal Orlando app. That is another secret, actually 2 secrets for the price of 1. Okay, so secret number 4, and this one is for all my Marvel fans out there. We would say keep an eye out for Stan Lee on the Amazing Spider-Man ride. Now, of course, Stan Lee is the creator of Marvel, and he has been known to make a couple cameo appearances in all of the movies, you know, that we've known to love. Now, when coming to the theme parks, one of the reasons why we're letting everyone know is, hey, if you have a family with some small kids, or if you guys are just Marvel fans in general, Stan Lee does make an appearance. He actually makes 4 appearances throughout the Amazing Spider-Man ride over at Islands of Adventure. So that's something that, you know, kind of cool. You can fill your kids in on. Hey, tell them to keep an eye out for. Specifically, one of them that pops to mind is there's going to be a scene with a garbage truck. So keep an eye out, but overall 4 times. So see if you could spot Stan Lee, and that's just another secret going on here in the parks at Universal Orlando Resort. All right, so secret number 3, and we would say don't forget about the Universal Orlando nighttime shows. Now, over at Universal Studios Florida, you do have the Cinematic Celebration, which goes on select nights in the middle, kind of in the lagoon area of Universal Orlando. It's a really cool show with some, you know, great montages of some of the classic Universal Orlando films or Universal films that we've come to love. Now, over at Islands of Adventure, specifically for Harry Potter, we do have the nighttime light show, which is on Hogwarts Castle. And the cool thing about the nighttime lights is that it can be different, specifically during Christmas time and during, you know, the holiday season. The show will change. The only thing I don't like, this is another kind of secret, I guess, guess, not a secret in a good way, but Universal actually doesn't have a schedule for the nighttime light show, which can kind of be a little, you can't really plan, right, if you don't know what the schedule is. So that's the only thing that I really don't like about the show. But other than that, I'm a Harry Potter fan, and I do love the show. I think it's really, really well done. And then also, I do think it's really, really well done during Christmas time. So again, couple things, couple secrets that you don't want to miss when visiting Universal Orlando Resort. Okay, so tip number 2, secret number 2 here at Universal Studios Florida. If you see a phone, pick it up. Now, I'm not going to tell you what happens on the other end of this phone. However, we are over at Diagon Alley. We're at King's Cross, actually, right outside of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I'm in a phone booth. I'm in a phone booth that reminds you of England. So there's 2 locations that come to mind. One is over at the Wizarding World. The other is over at the Simpsons. If you see a phone, pick it up. Okay, so secret number 1 here at Universal Orlando Resort, and we would say take advantage of early park admission, or the fact that Universal Orlando has early park admission. Now, this is such a huge game changer, and you can see, if you've been watching our videos, you know we talk about this constantly, just because we love it so much, and because I think it gives you such an advantage on your days here in Universal Orlando Resort, specifically here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. I don't know, it might be a little, the camera might be like kind of zoned in on me at the moment, but as you can see behind me, there's not a lot of people here. We are here for early park admission at the time of this recording, and there's really, really low crowds. There's really low wait times for the ride behind me, Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts, and as you can see, it might be still a hidden secret because there's not that many people behind me. But overall, again, the main point of early park admission is to get on some of the most popular rides with really low wait times. That's why we're filling everyone in. There's a couple ways to get it. Specifically, if you are looking at a vacation package, you'll definitely want to go and check out some of the amazing Universal Orlando hotels that they have on property. Now, Universal can swap the park that they have open. However, they always have one of the parks open for early admission. And again, that's secret number 1, something we definitely think you need to be aware of, something we definitely think you need to take advantage of, and that's the list. I'm just gonna run through the outro at this point because I'm feeling it. Not a lot of people behind me, so I'll let you guys hang out in the Wizarding World of Harry Potter for a little bit longer. Those are the 11 secrets here at the Universal Orlando Resort that we think will give you such an amazing day if you take advantage of them. I really hope you found this video helpful. I really hope you are very, very excited for your next Universal Orlando trip. And if you are in the process of planning a Universal Orlando trip and you do need a little additional help, just be sure to go check out our website. You guys know the drill. We got a bunch of free resources that you can take advantage of. I really hope that you found this video helpful. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I had making it, hanging out here at Universal Orlando Resort. I think that's all the time we have for today. Until next time, I will talk to you guys soon.